Elizabeth I, also known as the Virgin Queen, was the Queen of England and Ireland from 1558 to 1603. She was the last monarch of the Tudor dynasty and one of the most iconic rulers in English history. Her reign was marked by political and religious turmoil, but she managed to overcome many challenges and establish a stable and prosperous kingdom. Elizabeth was born on September 7, 1533, at Greenwich Palace, London, to King Henry VIII and his second wife, Anne Boleyn. She was their second child and only daughter. Elizabeth's birth was a disappointment to her father, who had hoped for a son to succeed him. When Elizabeth was just 2 years old, her mother was executed on charges of adultery, treason, and incest. Elizabeth was declared illegitimate and removed from the line of succession. Elizabeth received an excellent education, studying Latin, Greek, French, Italian, and Spanish. She was also well-versed in history, literature, and philosophy. Elizabeth's half-brother, King Edward VI, restored her to the line of succession before his death in 1553, and she became Queen Mary I's heir. Elizabeth succeeded her half-sister Mary I in 1558, becoming the first English monarch to be raised as a Protestant. Her reign saw the establishment of the Church of England and the Elizabethan settlement, which sought to establish a compromise between Catholic and Protestant beliefs. Elizabeth also presided over a period of great cultural and artistic achievement, known as the Elizabethan era. Elizabeth's foreign policy was marked by conflict with Spain, which culminated in the Spanish Armada in 1588. The Armada was a fleet of Spanish ships sent to invade England, but it was defeated by the English Navy. Elizabeth also had to deal with the threat of Mary, Queen of Scots, who was a Catholic claimant to the English throne. Mary was executed in 1587 after being implicated in several plots against Elizabeth. Elizabeth's domestic policy was focused on maintaining stability and promoting economic growth. She encouraged trade and exploration, which led to the establishment of English colonies in North America and the East Indies. Elizabeth was also known for her patronage of the arts, and her reign saw the rise of William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, and other great writers and artists. Elizabeth's later years were marked by increasing isolation and declining health. She never married or had children, and her death in 1603 marked the end of the Tudor dynasty. She was succeeded by her cousin, James VI of Scotland, who became King James I of England. Elizabeth I was a remarkable monarch who overcame many obstacles to establish a stable and prosperous kingdom. She was a patron of the arts, a skilled politician, and a formidable leader who faced down threats from Spain and Mary, Queen of Scots. Her reign is remembered as a time of great achievement and cultural flourishing, and she remains one of England's most iconic rulers.